YouTube. So today's video is going to be a video on how to customise your own trinket box. Now this white wooden box I purchased from B&M's, and as you can see there it was £9.99. 4 little drawers, quite a good size for rings, jewellery, whatever makeup you want to put in. This I've chosen for my little girl's bedroom, so I want to add a zebra print theme to the drawers. I've purchased some sticky back vinyl zebra print material, and I'm just going to add this to each of the drawers. So I'll do that and then I'll come back and show you how I've done that. So what I've done now is I've just cut out a small square of the vinyl that's roughly the size of the box. I'm going to peel off the backing and then stick it there, and then trim the edges and then try and cut out the heart somehow. So this step, what I've done now is I've just peeled off the backing of the zebra print vinyl and I've just roughly stuck it onto the front of the box, onto the front of the drawer. And I'm going to cut round the edges just to make it neat, and then I'll come back to see about cutting out the heart insert there. So now I've attached the vinyl and I've cut out the heart, which was quite tricky. I'm just trying to fold the edges over a little bit to make it a bit neater. But that's one drawer done, and I'm going to move on to the next one. So the best way I've found to get the edges neat is to make like an X kind of cut in the middle with the scissors, and then by folding the vinyl around and tucking it into the inside. I mean, the inside you're not going to see, so it doesn't really matter, but that gives a more of a neater edge than cutting it with the scissors. So I'll see how I get on by doing that. So that's where I've got up to so far, and these ones you can see I haven't cut the hearts out yet, which I'll be doing next. But that's the 4 drawers covered, and it looks like that. It's just white on the back. It's quite heavy wood, it's quite good quality. So that's all the drawers complete now, and to get the edges around the hearts neat, my husband ran around the edge with a blade and just trimmed all of the edges, so they look really neat now. And he said it was relatively easy, so that's quite a good way of getting the edges neat because it is quite tricky. So that's that. And then I plan to, because my daughter's room, the theme is going to be hot pink and zebra, I plan to paint around the edges here in a pink paint. I actually need to get some paint, which I'm going to do that tomorrow, but I'll come back and I'll show you how it looks with a bit of pink paint added. And I may actually stick some zebra print vinyl onto the top of the box there as well, just to give it a bit of extra zebra. So that's that. The drawers just pull out, but it turns a plain box into something really quite funky. I mean, it was quite nice before the box. I quite liked white, but I just wanted it to match my daughter's theme of a bedroom. But this vinyl plastic is, you can get it in loads of different patterns and styles and colours. And I got mine from eBay, and it was less than £5 for quite a large roll. I've used quite a bit off of that, but you can definitely do the drawers. It's a load more than what you'd need just to do this. But if you're doing a theme for something, you can add it to quite a few different things, and it makes it quite unique. So that's the design I've chosen, and like I say, I'll show you once I've painted the edges, and I may add some little diamantes or something onto here just for a bit of extra bling. So again, I've just added the design to the top of the box, and I've used the blade again to go around the edges to just trim off any excess to make sure it's really neat. So that's the top of the box. So now I've painted the edges with a hot pink. It's not overly neat, there are a few runs, but once the little jaws are in you shouldn't be able to see that. And yes, I've used nail polish in the colour Orly, and that's La Vida Loca, because it's a really nice hot pink nail varnish. So that's that. I'm just going to leave it to dry, and then I may give it another coat, and then I'll see how neat it looks once the drawers are back inside the box. So there's the finished product from the nail varnish. I gave it 2 coats, and that's that. And I did use nail polish remover around the edges just to neaten it up a bit. And on each individual zebra print box I've added some really tiny crystals, which I use for nail art. I think they're only 1mm or 2mm crystals, but I've just added them for a bit of extra sparkle. And that's the top, which I haven't had any crystals to yet. I'm going to add some more zebra print strips to the side here just to cover the edge here so that it's all neat, and again at the other side. So here we are, this is the finished product. That's the 2 sides done. So it ties in with the nail varnish painted edge. It makes it a lot neater on the edges. I've decided just to put the little crystals onto the drawers and nowhere else. And that's the other side. So yeah, that's how to customise your own little wooden box. Hope this helped anybody that's planning to do a little project like this, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!